2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Here we are at the Genesis Invitational, one of the top events each year on the schedule. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Hi everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Right now in the top 10, and I gotta say, this is a step in the right direction for this player. They haven't showed much over the year, so right now some positive vibes happening for him.
Well, it's all set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this. Well played, mate. Playing from around 230 yards. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one looks to be heading towards the green. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
And down it goes.
Nothing like setting the tone early for the rest of the day with that opening eagle. What a start.
He's in a share of 5th position. Here we have it. Trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Atta boy, good shot. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Go in. Well played. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Finds himself currently tied for 5th. Here we are at the 3rd. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. That one should find the surface. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 3rd.
Looks good.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Putting for birdie here. Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par on this one. Just 2 shots back after that hole. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Well struck. What's in front of them, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Here we are at the 6th hole.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
This one's going right at the pin here. This player's dialed in. What a shot. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. And they'll tap this in for birdie. He's currently tied for first. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Leading by a shot after that hole. Well, let's get stuck into the 10th hole, shall we?
No, not at all. And what a hole it is. It's changed a lot over the years. This green is actually reminds me of something you would see at Pinehurst. There's no flat spots on it. It either is downhill or uphill. That's it. Players most likely will take driver or fairway wood and try and leave themselves just on the front left portion of this green. That's the most ideal spot they can hit it, no matter where they put the flagstick. However, hitting it there is nearly impossible. A keen short game is absolute necessity to make birdie here.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. He's currently in a share of top spot. This hole is a par 5.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
And here we are with the third shot. He's currently tied for the lead. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Great touch.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevent you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
This is their look at birdie.
On a nice line.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. A quality shot, that. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 3 feet to go here to the hole. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Going with the 7. Yeah, that one's looking good. A wonderful shot into 14. It sets up another look at birdie. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
It's looking solid.
Super shot, that. He's currently just in second place. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
And he's hit that inside the range. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Tracking. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And that makes him tied for first. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
And that will drop in for birdie. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Now at the 17th hole.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
That's a great putt to make, especially for an eagle. He finds himself in a share of the lead. And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie. The round now in the books.